Hey everybody, it's JJamJim. Welcome back to episode 18 of our tutorial slash let's play series. We are looking at the view of our suburbs and sort of our secondary city center here from the hills that we just did last time. And going back and looking at these, I'm quite happy with how they look. I think it's very, very fun. I like that we decided, I've never really done this before, but have sort of just the two-lane road be the main strip, I think is quite interesting. What is this building? Organic dry goods. Have I seen this asset before? I like it. But anyway, friends, so we obviously need to get to our next population milestone, which is just a quick 3,000 away. It's so close. I mean, then we can buy both of our downtown tiles and start working on it. But I think we're going to need a little bit of a boost to more suburby type of areas. So what makes the most sense to me, while these start to flourish and things like that, I think we're on a little bit of a death wave right now. Not entirely sure, but we do have decent demand for people. So I think what we might do is all this obviously needs to get filled in. But I think what might be nice is to create, I don't know. Is it just, I was thinking about putting something in between here. And while I was thinking about that, I'm wondering if it's more densely, populated sort of like tree line stuff. But what I was thinking is, what if, so we have our highway, right? What if we sort of have a little bit of a service road, right? Going alongside of it, and then off of there are houses. So you can get on both directions, but it's just housing on both sides off of it. So I'll show you what I mean here. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little dance. Let me grab our perfect curve. So let's go up. Is that right below that? Oh, it's gonna. Nope. I think we're getting a little messed up by the road guidelines here. There we are. So something like this. And my thought is, if it just goes straight. Okay. Just goes straight along here. And then we just bridge it right there. This won't create a traffic light. It won't do any of that nonsense. But it will just create a stop sign, basically. But this road will still have the right of way, both directions. And then these people will have to stop. And if you want to go left, you'll also have to stop. But what this does is creates, should we do it off of this or make it dirt? I think it makes the most sense to do just regular little neighborhoods. So what I want to do is just make this sort of have roads coming off of here that are just like sort of cul-de-sac type roads. So we're gonna put cul-de-sacs at the end of these things. And we can have, we can do that. Oops, that makes that look a little awkward. I guess I can actually turn the guidelines back on and do this proper, like that. And then we go like this. We just go like that, right? And then just create our little, turn the road guidelines off of this. It's just a lot easier. Go by 2. Oh, that's 3, 2. And there we go. Perfect. And then we'll do another one here. 2. By 2, 2, and that. Okay? And I think this just because in the United States, at least, for me. There are areas where there's just like residents that live sort of, you know, out in the country. Not even the country. Not even out in the country. It's just people who live in sort of densely wooded areas that are somewhat suburban but very secluded kind of a feeling. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time describing what I mean, but if you live in the United States, I think you know what I'm talking about. Let's just go this, and we'll do one. Let's just do a little bit right here. I think we can sneak one in here, perhaps. Yeah, and then we'll do one on the end here. Although I will try to go like that. Yeah, I want to cut that a little shorter. 2, 2. There we go. Something like that. And then this is all watered, yes. Okay. So basically, people live at the end of all these cul-de-sacs. Okay. Actually, just gonna grab the paint tool. People live all along here. Now, reasonably speaking, they wouldn't live completely next to each other, but for the sake of, we can always subtract some later, but for the sake of needing some population in here, let's get a bunch of folks living over here. Not obviously inside of this. And realistically, I don't think there would be people living on this road. So I may not zone on there, but I may put a little bit of commercial. And then the rest will just be trees. So I think, let's do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. And what we might do is perhaps if we need it to put some services in here. Oh, this would be really fantastic to have this on here. I am, in fact, going to make space for that. So let me down the crematorium, and let's back this up a little bit more. Just go a little bit further out. Should be no problem at all. And then we should be able to make this a nice curve. Turn the guidelines back on. There we are. Excellent. We'll run power lines on here because power's already been jumped, so that's really excellent. And we'll also put fire and police, sort of our services line. Schools, I don't think we need the schools. I think these people can travel for it. I'm gonna make them work for their school purposes. But let's get a large playground down there. Give them just a little bit of a boost. And then essentially it'll be trees. We'll be putting lots of trees along the other side of it. And I think that'll be really, really nice. Now, we can extend these. We can extend it to here, but they won't walk necessarily on it. And it doesn't even really connect, does it? Yeah, I thought maybe that was just part of a mod. I feel like you used to be able to do that, but maybe not. We can always figure out a way. We could bridge over it. I do believe... Yes, these do work. I have a crazy idea here, friends. Nope. I have a bit of a crazy idea. Okay. Now, what I want to do is not snap to the angle or the guidelines. Okay, you know what? We're going to go rogue. We're going to go completely rogue here. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 6. I think 6 will be enough. Oh, we're too close to the... Too close. There we are. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to build... Oh, I can't get over that? No way. No, 6 won't? Oh, that's sad. That's okay. We can go to 9. Go to 9. Don't fret. Let's go to 9. Okay. And then I'm going to bring snapping back on. Go like that. Okay. And then I want this to just essentially hook up over here. Have it wind. And I think what I actually might do too is a little of this and a little of this. Do a nice curve if we can, and we indeed can. Fabulous. So, what we're gonna do is keep this elevated. Okay. Stop it there, but I'm gonna have it veer from here to there. And we're gonna go down to, I'm gonna go down to 3, so I can go down to 1 right there. Now, it looks a little weird, just because, you know, you have this elevated pathway through here, but once we fill it with some trees and things, I think it's gonna look quite smart. Now, we have to get this to attach to here, so we might be a little steep. You know what? That's actually not half bad. I think I will keep that. We shall keep that. Now we have a way to get people from there into the park. Because think about these trees. Now, obviously this isn't all filled in. We can beautify all this later, but if we just sort of give you a little bit of a thought here and what this could look like, right? I love these tall pines. I think they're so, so cool. Now, I don't know if people are going to use it. I really don't know if a lot of people are going to use this, because maybe it's too far to walk. It's quite possible that is too far. And what we could turn it into is something of a bike path instead, because I know people will bike very, very far distances. But just, you know, just trying to paint a little bit of a picture here. Okay, and then we take the large pines. Because realistically, this doesn't really go into a residential area. However, if we continue to connect it, place among the pines. Now, so look how cool that is. Now, in order to get more people to use this, I'm going to cross the street. I'm actually going to take all the road guidelines off here. And we're going to go right that. Okay. And then over here, it's connected to there. And then also have it just go along here. Along the highway, because they can't cross, they can't use the highway to walk. They certainly can use all this area. Wow, those are loud cows. Okay. And what we can also do is, let me see. I'm just trying to think about how we can more. So you can cross the. Can you cross the street here? Actually, I don't think you can. So I think what we need to do to sort of trick the game a bit is make these this, okay? To be able to use it. Okay. So cross the street, and then you don't like that, do you? How about that? It's a little bit of a break in it, but it's not the worst. Okay. Oh, because of that hill here. Let's see. Kill that power line, but that's okay. Then let's do angle. And back down. Now that's highway. But what if we changed it to be that? Now people can walk along. And theoretically, in all of our little areas here, they can now walk to anywhere they please. This place is now... Oh, that line was very, very important. I see. This is... Okay. I'm aware now. We don't need as long of a line because these are attached. So we just need to go there. Very good. Now, is anyone using this? Might be that no one uses this. But I love that they added the elevated dirt paths. It might be too long to walk. In which case, we can always make it a bike path. The bike paths just don't look as cool. Because it's like this boardwalk, you know? It's a beautiful, beautiful boardwalk. Now, it shouldn't be that people aren't using it because of that. Because they have to walk through the park. It shouldn't be because of that. Just thinking about it. I just love how it looks. I don't even know if we can we upgrade this without having to redo it all? Because that would be really sweet. Indeed we can. Okay, so what if we did it as bike? Now they should actually use it as... I just love that wood. But if it doesn't get used, the looks only go so far, you know? Because I know people bike great distances. And hopefully they do. Just the dirt looks a lot better than the bike trail. We'll see. Maybe we'll just leave it for a sec. But because what we could also do is just connect all of these areas up. Let's get our guidelines back. And then maybe it just crosses? Can I not cross? Why can't I cross? Weird. And then it just goes down to ground height. Because people can bike on the dirt roads. I believe. Just to give us crosswalks. Yeah. I don't know. We can always come back to it and see how it looks. Is this needed anymore? Nope. It is not, actually. Get rid of that. Oh, we had a little fire here. 22,000. We're so close. But like, man, it's just so nifty. And if people actually will end up using this and connecting our areas and taking some traffic off, there's a couple people using it. I think we'll get more folks using this thing. There's another one. They do have to dangerously cross this like highway area. But I could have it branch over. But that's okay. Yeah, let's see it. People using it. Trying to get to the other side. I don't know if they're actually going to want to use it from here. What if? We can get rid of these power lines. Actually, we probably don't need them. Yeah, because these are all... Let's go into our power grid here. So we don't need... We need a little bit of it. There. Might connect us to more people. If they... I think they can bike on the dirt, though. I mean, we saw it before, right? This person's biking on the dirt. You gonna get on this path? No? Well, there's someone using it. Because what we can do is try... Let's see. Can I get the... How can I get another bike path? Right off of here, probably. Like so, right? Yeah, something like that. Let me, here. Nope, I can't build off of that? Is that real? I just want them to be able to come in. Why can't I build off of this? I could have swore this was actually a point I could build off this thing. I did it over here. Oh, let's try it over here. Okay. So, because look at all that traffic up there. And a lot of it's trucks. You know, it's a lot of it's trucks. But if we could... get over... Get to there... That's, okay. Pieces and pieces. Down to 6. And then just land it right. There we go. Just like that. And we cut the power line. So let's go up to there. Just make that, because I cut the power to this whole side of the map. Excellent. Now we sort of have a whole system connected by bike. And look at those people using it. They will bike very, very long distances. That's one thing to take away, is the Sims will bike very far. Which is awesome. Which is really, really great. Look at that. Now we have like a whole bike trail system here, which is really nice. I really wish there were dirt bike paths. It would fit a lot better in this theme, but, you know, it's not cry over spilled milk. And then we should definitely have one that crosses the highway as well. This episode turned into bike path land. But you know what? That's the beauty of Sea Skylines. Sometimes you don't know where the winds will take you. Oh, you're gonna be that. You're gonna do that, are you, game? Oh, you won't even connect, will you? You're a little turd about it. Oh, come now. Sometimes. What if I did it here? Okay. Right there, yeah. Just goes right down. Like that. You still are allowed to cross. Let's just do this trick again. Weave their way through the trees, but now they can get across the highway from each other without having to rely on getting on the road, because they really can't currently. But now they can. Sifting through the trees like that. And our money has gone up, in fact, which I don't know if that's a direct correlation, but we are getting more people in here now. We still have demand, which is good. We're now getting another boost for industrial, if you can believe that. Which I think is unreal. But maybe we just get a little bit more in some of these areas here. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot. I'm honestly cool with putting some over here as well. That. Now is this set to... Yeah, it is. We're almost to 23,000. We're almost doing it, guys. I know it's been episodes and episodes and episodes since we've been talking about this. This isn't great, by the way. Getting a lot more truck traffic through here now. It's somewhat backing up. We could make that a roundabout, but that just doesn't feel quite right either. It's not terrible, but it is something to think about. Are people using these trains? 24. Okay, so more people are using the train now, which is good. Gotta fill in some areas over there. An abandoned building. Yeah. Well, my friends, I know I've said this before, but I'm fairly certain that we will hit our milestone next time. Look at all these bikers. Look at this. We have our own little bike highway. It's fantastic. I think it might be one of my favorite things in Skylines, is making bike trails. It's so satisfying because they bike incredible distances. But my friends, I think that is going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, per usual, and drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're upset that we aren't hitting our milestones faster, but I think we're gonna be able to hit it by next time. We just need just a little over 1,000 people, and so let's. I leave you with this image while we watch that beautiful fire burning in the distance and all the havoc it's causing. Such a lovely, pleasant game. All right, everybody. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.